So Champ and I are in good terms again, and I was gonna make a video about him, but I realized that in 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, it's actually gonna mark the 10th year anniversary of us meeting together and becoming besties. So I'll just wait until that. For now, since I am joined by Chunk and Cash, my landlord and his assistant, actually also my sleep police, I could easily just switch the topic into what I learned from having them in my life, but my intuition is nudging me towards a different direction. And if there's anything that I've learned over the years, it's that you do not question or deviate from where your intuition is taking you. You just have to trust it because it's information from your higher self. And sometimes when I hesitated and I really went for something else out of fear, it always never ended well, or the outcome was mediocre. So whatever it is, I'm just going to trust the flow where my intuition is taking me. And for today, my intuition is telling me to talk about one of the videos that I made in week 2 of doing this challenge, which is the blueprint of thinking big. So essentially, in that video, I was talking about how you combat negative certainty, expecting negative outcomes with exploration, curiosity, and positive possibilities. Yes, possibilities have always been associated with positivity because every possibility that people have explored have always yielded positive results. But nobody prepares you for the other side of possibility, which is the possibility of things not happening. I guess the difference is that the possibility that happened was not what we wanted, but it is what we needed. In the beginning, when it happened, it felt like a loss, it felt like a defeat. But over time, as we develop some maturity and understanding of the situation, we begin to accept that, oh, now I get why that had to happen. What I wanted didn't happen because that was what I needed to get here today. One of the ways to continue being a sport in the game of life is to combine being open to possibilities with acceptance and then release. Here's what I say that. You know how I said that there are things that I dream about, things that I do want in this lifetime, and as I am very open to the possibility of them happening, I also cannot shake my tendency to entertain the other side of possibility, which is it might not happen. And I don't know if me thinking that it might not happen is just me thinking in a balanced way, because it's still a possibility, or is it just my fear hiding behind realism? Is it just an older version of myself disguising itself as wisdom, but it's actually the voice of fear taking notes from an experience that I've had years ago where everything was going good and then things start to fall apart midway or towards the end, or just it didn't happen at all. Like, I just had my high hopes up and then I got disappointed at the end. So that's just a version of me trying to tell me that, you just think about it because you don't know. It might never happen at all. But at the same time, is that just a version of myself, another version of myself, who still exists within me, and she still has that scarcity governed mindset where she tends to create self-fulfilling prophecies just to prepare oneself for disappointment, and then ultimately when it happens, it doesn't hurt as much. I think maybe those two are the same people, but I don't know, it just makes me question, because Whose voice is it? Is it from fear or practicality? I have yet to determine that. But either way, it's not that I'm saying that I am accepting that it might not happen, but I'm accepting both possibilities. It could and it can't. And then I release it, facing the hard truth that I can't really control what happens in the future. What I can do for it now, at this moment, are my decisions that would lead me to either possibilities, that would lead me to either outcomes. And it's just utterly useless to keep worrying about a future that might happen when the only certain thing that we have right now is today. That is just one of the things that I keep teaching myself. Yes, I know a lot of things, but I don't know everything. I know a lot, but not all. In those things that I know, this is what I do believe. Being able to set your foot down, grounded in the moment, truly helps a lot, not just in freeing your mind, but also freeing your heart from worries. Because what is the point of being scared of the things that haven't happened yet when the things that can pave your way towards the outcome that you want lies in the decisions that you and the choices that you make in this moment? So if I keep choosing or making decisions based on fear, then there is a high chance that it would lead me to the path where it doesn't happen. But if I just focus on enjoying the now and truly just savoring the process of getting there and trusting that every decision I make is never wrong, it's always gonna lead me right to where I need to be. So as not to say that I will not do the work and I will not try anymore. I will, and that's always something that is embedded deep within me. I will always try because I'm not afraid of rejection and I'm not afraid of failure. The thought of it not happening, sure, it's scary, but the thought of living so future focused but and being absent mentally and emotionally in the present would just lead me to the path of regret, regardless if the things I desire happen or not. So the best thing for us to do for now is to accept the possibilities, release it. We release it by not living in constant fear and worry of the things that might happen and might not happen. Table that for now, put a pin on it, and go back into the present moment, and then take pleasure in the time that we spend with the people that we love, and then take time to spend it with the living beings that might not talk but enjoy their time with you, because you are a big part of why life is enjoyable for them, because you've shown them trust, you showed them safety. We can't completely avoid regretting things, but we can do the best that we can for everyone, for yourself, for the people around you, for the animals around you, to reduce the amount of regret we might feel in the future. Is right now what we can all do, if we have nothing, is to build equity in things that people can never take away. The joy in doing things, the way we treat people, our perspective, our discipline, our intelligence, emotional, mental, spiritual, our character. These are things that people can never take away from us. Hop off the worrying and fearful train. Release the desire to want to control the outcome of the future and predicting it. Get back here and build the things. Build the vehicle that will take you to the outcome that you ultimately want. How about that? Just something to think about.